6 сентября 1987 года в Гамильтоне прошел матч Кубка Канады между сборными СССР и Канады. Это была встреча двух главных фаворитов турнира, двух главных хоккейных сверхдержав того времени, которые выступали в своих сильнейших составах. Фетисов, Касатонов, Ларионов, Макаров, Крутов, Светлов, Быков, Хомутов, Каменский, Ломакин, Семенов, Стельнов с одной стороны и Грецкий, Лемье, Бург, Фюр, Кофи, Месье, Гартнер, Мёрфи, Хаверчак с другой. Несмотря на то, что обе сборные обеспечили себе досрочный выход в полуфинал, арена Коп с Колизеем была переполнена. Ведь вывеска матча СССР-Канада на турнире с участием всех сильнейших не могла не оставить никого равнодушным. Ни самих игроков, ни болельщиков.
From the Edmonton Oilers, having an outstanding tournament, 4 games and a 2.50 goals against average, 3 victories and a tie. The officiating crew tonight is from the United States. They're all NHL officials. Mike Noeth is the referee. Gord Brossiker and Kevin Collins are the linesmen. All U.S. officials, and there's Noeth, the man in charge of this game, as the referee. Canada and the Soviet Union, and the Soviets start their big line of Larionov, Krutov, and Makarov with Fetisov and Kasatonov on defense. Canada with Mark Messier getting it to Brent Sutter. Now to Crossman over to Ray Bourque, and this game is underway. Checked by Messier. Mark Messier with a quick shot. Fetisov blocked it. Brent Sutter a drive. That's off the target, and Gretzky couldn't get a stick on it. Claude Lemieux in front of the net. They can't get it to him. Now Gretzky does. There's Lemieux, but Beloshakin came out and cleared it away, and back comes Semyonov. Ahead to number 23, Lomakin. Dropping it back in front, but the backhander by Svetlov is blocked. Another try. Svetlov, 2 shots, and then cleared by Canada's Gretzky. And here comes Gretzky. Has Claude Lemieux with him, 2-on-1 break. Claude Lemieux shooting. Beloshakin the save. Doug Gilmore who fires it in. Fetisov back for the Soviets. In their forechecking, centering Lemieux to Gilmore. A shot off the skate, and then covered up on by Beloshakin. And some pushing and shoving in front of that net. And back come the Soviets with Homatop, number 15. Homatop moving in on his backhand, the forehand, shot it wide. Now here's Bekov. Over onto left wing for Svetlov. Svetlov trying to move in center. Bekov a drive. Great glove save by Fuhr. Long pass down right wing for Svetlov. He moves in. Svetlov has Lomakin in front. Big save, Fuhr. On Lomakin, and Propp cleared it away. Fuhr has been brilliant here in the early going. Now Lomakin, who had that great chance trying to center. Tocchet can't get it, but Propp does. And here comes Murphy to Tocchet. Kasatonov is there defensively. And now the Soviets drop it back behind their own goal. Kasatonov checked out in front. Backhander, they score! Glenn Anderson, number 9. Time. Well, here it is. Crowd really enjoying this as Tocchet gets it in against the boards. Now here comes big Mario Lemieux. He's going to wind up with the puck behind the net, stealing it on a bad clear. And there's Anderson, backhand up high. Gusarov was...
Счет в матче открыли канадцы. С передачи Марио Лемье шайбу забросил Глен Андерсон. 1-0.
But Beloshakin out of the net almost gets trapped there. Sutter kicking it to Gretzky. Wayne Gretzky. Tied up and taken out of the play by Bekov, number 27. Gretzky gave a little punch back of the net and got away with it. Now Canada with Gretzky. From behind the net in front, Howard Chuck shot. Beloshakin, a big save. And Gusarov has it for the Soviets. To Bekov, number 27. Now in across the line, Homatop, number 15. Drops it back, moving in deep for a shot. Stelnov, and when he did let it go, he fired wide. Bekov. Back to the point, Gusarov a drive, and Fuhr. A sliding acrobatic save again, and Fuhr has been brilliant. Bekov, number 27, give away to Messier. Feeding into Anderson. In front to Crossman, just wide with that wrist shot. And the Soviets break away. One-on-one break, Homatop against Murphy. Murphy took him out of there. Homatop was one-on-one, and Murphy knocked him down. Here's Messier to Anderson. Cutting Anderson over top with a backhander. And Pervukin cleared it around. Now Lomakin back on. The Soviets at full strength as they come to center. Home atop number 15. Leaving it at the point, and the shot by Fedotov kicked aside by Fuhr. Voloshin clearing it up himself to Bekov. Now into center ice. Kamensky, number 13, got it in front, still loose. Blocked at and covered up by Fuhr. Cleared it near the line. Kasatonov beating Bekov. Moving in, shooting. Fuhr the save. And he held on with Kamensky cutting in for a rebound. He does here, flips it in for Claude Lemieux. Lemieux back of the net, got it in front. Mario Lemieux fires it through the crease. Bourque shoots. Voloshin in the save. Just as the buzzer went, but that would have been a goal, and it gone in, and now off to the side of the net. Claude Lemieux and Semyonov had their sticks up, and Semyonov took a pitchfork at Lemieux. What a period for Grant Fuhr. He's the difference as Canada leads after 1-0. Gets it to Semyonov. He's checked. Swetlop again. Now dropping it to Fedotov. He flips it in. Claude Lemieux can't clear it. Mario Lemieux does. Claude Lemieux to Anderson. Glenn Anderson, who has the goal for Canada. Breaking in, try to drop pass. Soviets come right back the other way. Lomakin to Semyonov. Shooting. Side of the net, they score! Tipped in by Swetlop, number 16, as he went cruising by the net. And Swetlop ties it at 1-1.
Well, that was a bank shot because he was behind the net, and he looked like he put it off the back of Fuhr. It got turned around. Watch him as he comes to the side of the net. Here comes the shot, and that just...
В начале второго периода советские хоккеисты сравняли счет. Сергей Светлов с передач Семенова и Ломакина отправил шайбу в ворота Фюра. 1-1.
And Himalev flips it ahead at center, racing after it. Bryakin, number 22. Bryakin centered, wide open. Fuhr, big save on Fetisov. And Canada quickly clear it. Fetisov was in all alone, and Fuhr beat him. Here's Kasatonov. Kasatonov dropping it. Larionov moves in. Krutov trying to center. Good defensive play there to break up a 2-on-1 by Doug Crossman. He clears to Gartner. Gartner in with Messier. Gartner trying to get a shot off. He was tied up at the last second. Now Messier. And Anderson in front couldn't get it to him in time. And Larionov, Stelnov, number 4. Stick handling beautifully. Leads a Soviet rush to Makarov. Back in front, a shot, they score! Deflected in by Krutov at the side of the net. And the Soviets lead 2-1. And there's Vladimir Krutov that we talked about perhaps being the Soviets' best earlier.
Well, he gets a great pass from Makarov, who goes in deep. Now that's Krutov jamming up in front of the net, and he just flipped it in. Now Gartner, whose job it is to look after Krutov, had gone to the bench. He had completed his shift. He, of course, didn't want to tire himself out there and be at the tag end of his shift. Krutov...
Чуть меньше 2 минут прошло после гола Светлова, как Грант Фюр снова доставал шайбу из своих ворот. На этот раз отличился Владимир Крутов с передач Макарова и Стельнова. 2-1.
The Soviets attack again. Krutov for Makarov. Cutting right in, Makarov wide of the net for that drive. Gretzky to Coffey. Coffey fakes from the point. Feeds Gretzky. Across to Lemieux. Shot it wide. Gretzky again. To Lemieux. He fanned on it. Ed Manning to Messier. Into Mario Lemieux. Cuts in. Shoots. Got it wide. Gretzky in to get it. To Messier. Back to Gretzky. Gretzky fell. Soviets come up with it, and Semyonov carries out of there. Semyonov with Swetlop with him to Swetlop. He scores! Swetlop on a low booming shot. A short-handed goal, and it's 3-1 for the Soviets.
Well, that's a bit of a shocker as they came out just on a seemingly ordinary 2-on-2. Worked a bit of a crossover here and the drop.
На 9-й минуте второго периода отличный бросок удался Светлову, который сделал счет 3-1. Передачи на свой счет записали Вячеслав Фетисов и Анатолий Семенов.
Leaving it for Makarov, back to Himalev. Crossman trying to tie him up. Now Makarov with Murphy on his back. Centered Larry on off a drive. And that's high and wide. Messier breaks up. To Mario Lemieux. Big Mario into Gretzky. Gretzky in front. Messier to Gretzky to Bourque. They score! Raymond Bourque!
Well, Dan, you described it perfectly. Messier to Gretzky to Bourque. Boy, that's nice. Bourque flooding the zone.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
На 12-й минуте второй 20-минутки канадцы сократили отставание в счете. С передач Месье и Грецкий шайбу забросил Рэй Бурк. 2-3.
Third over onto the boards. Here comes Glenn Anderson. Anderson leaving it for Gartner. Shooting. Bellows taken. Save. Rebound. He didn't know where it was. As Anderson poked it just wide. Shot it away. And Beckhoff lost it to Gretzky. Now over to Rossbourg. Bouncing puck. Rossbourg a whack at it. Gretzky behind the net. Gets knocked down. And then the Soviet goal is this one. And we get another stoppage. Anderson getting it in. Fetisov is there. Lost it to Mario Lemieux. Drop pass to Gartner. Off the blocker of Bellows shaken. And up into the crowd. Held in by Murphy at the point. Murphy to Mario Lemieux. We're in the final minute of the second period. Copy shot deflected. Here's Murphy pinching in. He gets bumped by Fetisov, who's lost his helmet. Canada center. Gartner fanned on it at the edge of the crease. And Homatov, number 15, fires it out for the Soviets. Beckhoff over onto the wing. Kamensky now centered. Beckhoff is there. A whack at it, but Mario Lemieux cleared it away. Fetisov for the Soviets. Loses to Gretzky. Gretzky shoots right on. Bellows shaken with a save. Fetisov gave it up to Gretzky, and you don't see him do that often. Flipped in by Canada. Mario Lemieux in. Knocks the man down. Centered. Another Soviet player down and injured. Here's Murphy centering. Gusarov cleared it. Murphy again. Shot hit Fetisov. Now in behind the net. Drop for Canada. Centered it. Blowed Lemieux a whack at it. And Beckhoff breaks away for the Soviets. Beckhoff moving in. Shoots. Kick save. Rebound. Bounced off a man. Right back into the goal crease. Fiore had to stop that too. Quickly to Gartner. Now to Gretzky. Gretzky moving in. Drop pass back. Anderson shoots. Bellows shaking the save. Dives out to cover up the rebound. Here's Coffey holding it in. Shot right on. Messier just missed the rebound, and Krutov breaks out for the Soviets. Gretzky trying to get it in front. Messier is there, but well covered. Gretzky still with it. Now spot Bourque. They score from behind the net, I believe. No goal, says Noah. Over to Crossman. Doug Crossman moving in. Centers. Messier fired it in front. Oh, Anderson almost scored. They score! Crossman ties this game up.
Everybody off the bench. Boy, this has been a hard uphill struggle. It hit the post first, right behind him. Good effort there, but it went right through, hit the post right there. Now it goes in. Crossman got it.
Well, I don't know if Crossman got it or did Gretzky put it in before Crossman got there.
All right, we'll watch it again. Gretzky going.
За 2,5 минуты до окончания встречи канадцы буквально чудом спаслись от поражения. Самым расторопным на пятаке оказался Уэйн Грецкий, который отправил шайбу в ворота Белошейкина. 3-3.
Wednesday night in a semi-final game at the Montreal Forum. Here's Gretzky stealing. To Howard Chuck, who was open but couldn't control it. Now Gretzky out in front, stick handling in. Couldn't get the shot up center to Murphy. Bellows shaking a big save. And 2 minutes to play. Kamensky breaks away. Gamienski cuts in, Pure the save. Rebound, the net was knocked off. Beckhoff fired it into the net after it had been knocked loose. It back, Fetisov with 20 seconds left. Fetisov can't get away from Mike Gartner. Gartner in forechecking, knocks it on the boards. Here's Kropp to Gartner. Gartner from behind the net trying to swoop it in. Bellow shaking a save. Look at Gartner. Work hard. 4 seconds left. Fetisov cleared it. This game is over. Canada and the Soviets tie 3-3. And that's the way the final game of the round-robin tournament winds up here in Hamilton. Canada will play Czechoslovakia Wednesday night in Montreal. The Soviets and Sweden will play in the other semifinal here in Hamilton on Tuesday night.
Soviets did not want to play Sweden. The one thing they didn't want. They lost to them in the first game of this tournament. And they lost to them, or at least were tied by them, and lost the World Championship to them. Back at the World Championships.
Встреча завершилась в ничью 3-3. Стоит сказать, что этим сборным еще предстоит встретиться 3 раза в рамках данного турнира. И позже эти игры назовут лучшим хоккеем в истории 20 века. Лучшими игроками той встречи были признаны Сергей Светлов в советской сборной и Марк Месье в сборной Канады. Спасибо вам за просмотр. Если вам понравилось это видео, то ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь на канал и увидимся в следующих видео.